Good morning, everyone. Um, I am here in Leakin Park, and we're gonna go look at the Devil's Well real quick, get a update, and then I have some other updates to share with you guys. What time is it?
3 in the morning.
Okay, so we're 3 a.m. out here in the friggin' Leakin Park. I'm here with Matt. Here, let me see the flashlight. Yeah, something's wrong. My feed is not strong. Something's definitely wrong with the feed. Can you all hear me? Hi. Can you all hear me? Okay, here we go. All right. Now people are starting to come in. All right, you guys. Just gonna wait one more second. Okay, everybody can hear me. All right, that's good. All right, so we're at the entrance to the road that goes to the Devil's Well. Um, Someone random, thank you. Matt Sonswell's here. And you can go check out Matt's channel. Matt, Sonswa on YouTube. He does many illegal things.
Specifically inside of Disney.
And inside of Disney. And this is Darren. Darren is from the Safety Squad.
The Safe Squad.
The Safe Squad. Look up the Safe Squad. Subscribe to their channels because they're actually two very talented young people. So we're going to go ahead and have a look back here. Now, I just want to clarify. Oh, hi. Um, there's going to be a part 2 of Down in the Devil's Well. It's going to be coming out soon, since some new footage that I got that I don't think a lot of you know about. I posted about it on Twitter, but I'm going to be putting it out soon. So just stay tuned for that, and we'll see how that goes. Okay? So let's turn this around. Boy, this is such a great light. It's like almost daylight with this thing. So this wasn't even planned. We just kind of came out here. I'm going to turn the light down because I don't want to use up all the battery. But I hope the feed looks okay with these live streams. They're not exactly, they can be wonky. Is that a car? Okay, guys, I'm just cutting the light because we got a car, I think.
Well, it already passed. It went that way.
Did it already pass?
Yeah, it went that way.
So we didn't hear it?
I heard it.
Huh. Here's the well. What happened to the rocks and stuff that were in the bottom?
I don't know. So what always gets me is that
Let's get away from it because the sound, you're not going to be able to hear anything.
what always gets me is that when you look down there, the water doesn't look like it's rushing too bad.
No.
It sounds like there's some heavy movement.
Yeah.
It's constant.
It was cool to get the inside look.
Do you think if you go down in there, you can get swept up?
No. All that is a tube draining into a like opening and then down into a drain. Oh God.
What?
I hope that's not a car. Did you see that?
What?
See that reflective thing right there?
I think somebody parked.
Is that a
car?
guardrail or a car? Let's go back out here. Or wait, is that something in the trail?
That'd be your car.
What is that? Oh, it's not. It's not. Okay. It's like something on the ground. Man, check out the throw on this light. Holy shit, man. That's fucking crazy. Leakin Park's not as scary when you have a light like this. And then somebody comes for you or towards you. You just go. And they won't be coming towards you anymore. So when we get back to the car, I'm gonna tell you guys a little bit about what's coming up in part 2 of the Devil's Well, which honestly it took me some time to get it together. I'm not going to be able to put out everything that I know, but I'll be able to put out a good portion of it. Plus I have let's turn this around. Plus I have what? What?
Picture a raccoon, but 6 times the size. It looked like a hog.
That's probably a raccoon.
Dan. It looked like I got on all fours and crossed the fucking road.
Was it a dog?
Yeah, that's what it looked like.
Is it coming this way?
No, it's too far down.
We just want to make sure it's not a pit. Oh, there it is. What the hell is that? Dude, what in the... What was that?
It was big.
It looked like a creature. It's got to be a raccoon.
The thing must have been like 40 pounds.
Oof. This is the only place in the world where you panic when you hear a car. Anyway, guys, what I was gonna say is, doesn't it feel horrible here?
It doesn't feel good.
Guys, I can't explain this park. It just feels awful to come here. Part 2, I now have a new piece for that I just shot about a week ago. That just happened. Just something that happened. There's some other leads in it that I'm going to use, but most of the information that I have for part 2, unless I can verify it between now and like a month from now when the video comes out, I have to keep zips about it. So, but basically, do you hear a car? Is there a car? I'm sorry. Everyone's like, every little noise. So just know that I'm going to have some new information for you guys, but also some footage that you're just not going to believe. You're going to be like, oh my God, like this is insane, crazy. There's a lot of footage in part 2 that is insane and crazy. But trust me when I tell you, Matt, you saw the footage. Come over here. Just without making too much fuss about it. What did you think about the footage?
Oh my
God.
God.
Fuck. Why do people always slow down?
Why are they out here?
Or just tell them.
So
Tell them it's brilliant.
it's pretty bad. I don't like this place. Dan keeps coming back, and he found.
You are the one who told me that you wanted to come here.
I know, but I didn't think you'd actually come.
What?
No, it's gonna be pretty amazing. What he's got put together. It's just a matter of figuring out how to put it together in a manner in which it could be presented.
Do you smell that?
It's not me.
It's not me either.
Sure? I'm just kidding.
Shut up, Matt Sansois.
Don't say that. No, but it's gonna be good. Dan found some pretty freaking. If you thought the pit bull in a bag was bad,
Forget that.
I'm just glad I wasn't here when you found this stuff.
See, some of you may know. What the fuck is with this light? It's so bright. Some of you.
I smell it now.
What is that? It smells like dead. Something.
It just like comes in waves, you know?
Porson Allen says, stay safe and don't take any free rides. If you go to my Twitter, you can see what I found. But right now, I don't want to keep saying over and over again, oh, I found this, because I just want it to be...
Oh my God.
What?
Another fucking car.
Where's the light, the flashlight?
Here.
My God. You got the right idea. Fucking. He just falls to the ground.
Better safe than sorry.
Um. Anyway, yeah. So I found some stuff up here. You guys will see what I found in the dock. That'll be on the main channel. Um, it's really kind of insane, but you want to see insane? Just look at this. It's right out of a horror movie. Look. Hold on. Hey, since I got this light, I want to look over the bridge. Look at all the spiders. Sometimes people just drop. They're dead.
Oh my God.
Right over the ledge. Alright, I don't see anything.
You wanna check out the other side?
Yeah. This polluted fucking river. This river's so polluted. All it is feces, sewage. It is fucked out here. Did you guys hear that? Did you hear that? It sounded like a cow.
Yeah, but it sounded like it was in the distance.
So I'm not going crazy. You did hear something that sounded like a cow.
Yeah, but it wasn't a cow.
I know.
More of like a moan.
That's what I heard.
Or like sounded like it came over the hilltop.
See, plastic. Something you never want to find here in the park. I hate finding plastic because that's what you wrap shit up in that you don't want to drip in your car. Can you imagine, like, let's say they just took the car away right now and we had to walk out. I guess for the three of us it wouldn't be bad, but if it was just one, like if it were just me, like I don't know how. I think I would just.
One of these cars that are passing by would most definitely stop.
I would just dive into the woods every time I saw a car.
What we need to do is walk up one of these closed off roads one of these nights. Does it really take you into the park?
Oh god, can you imagine if we just found like a body right now? Oh my god.
Terrible.
It's all construction shit. Carpet,
Oh
drywall.
my god, we got a car, boys.
Which side?
That way. Please come back.
Alright, let's just just wait. Hopefully it's the police.
Taryn hides behind the fucking barricade.
Car. Another car. And you see this and you're thinking each one that goes by is a fucking murderer with a fucking body in the trunk. Though I'll tell you what, if I were driving on this road and I saw us, I'd be like, floor it. We're getting out of here.
Oh my god. What is with this traffic?
And there's
what
so many.
doing out here?
I don't know. I don't know.
Should definitely pay attention to see if we see the same car pass by.
Look at this. Why does he keep hiding?
Swerved.
He's probably drunk.
What the fuck? Not surprise me. The same person passed by more than once. So Dan, do you think there's people like just in the woods in this park?
Yeah. I do. No, I really do. I do. Just because if you go deep in the woods here, like you'll see tents and you'll see campsites.
Honestly, if you walk through this park alone through the woods, you're not making it out.
You would. Maybe psychologically damaged. I don't know anybody that would do it alone. I don't even like going in the woods here in the daytime by myself. I can't imagine it being some kind of some kind of thing. I just So guys, I'm really that's what smells.
Is that oil?
It has a very odd odor to it, almost like blood.
Darren, is that oil?
No.
It's not oil?
Then what is it?
It smells like trash.
Trash, or like, it smells like, to me, like goopy old blood drops. It's under the car too.
Oh my god, look at that rope.
And there's some rope.
Oh man. Look at this. Just tracks.
Someone said it's probably radiator fluid. They're probably right.
Oh, here's some more.
So, guys, I will tell you. Well, I'm just gonna tell everybody. I mean, so everyone, a lot of people were like, "Oh, you're exaggerating, and the park's not that bad," and blah blah blah. So the video that I'm gonna put out, part 2.
Car.
Fuck. Fucking A.
Let's see if it's the same one.
It's.
No, that's a new one.
That's right, bitch. Keep moving. Part 2. And everyone like this video, please. Thumbs up. Christ. How dare you not thumbs up the video first. About a week ago, went down in the woods and I did find human remains. Skeletal. There's a whole backstory behind it. I have the whole thing on video. So that isn't hype. I swear, not hype. This really is not radiator fluid.
That is radiator fluid. What a hell of a place for a radiator to go out.
It smells. Radiator fluid doesn't smell like that. The bones had no skin. There was still hair. There was still some hair, but there was no skin. Everything had been eaten away. Teeth. We found teeth. I found teeth. Mandibles. Pieces of skull.
I love how you're like picking them up, not knowing it's human remains.
To get down there is such a bitch. To the bottoms. I mean, it's so hard to get down to where I was going, and I'm like, what am I supposed to do? Leave it here, hike up, just say randomly to 911, oh, I think I found human remains, and then walk back down? I just brought them up with me.
Casually collecting fragments of skull.
So, you guys will see what I'm talking about. It's very disturbing. It's a sad story, too, when you find out what happened, but I'm going to have a whole video on it. I just wanted the remains to be returned to the family before I just started blowing up with a video like,
True.
Yo, dude, went hiking, found human remains. Which that's not going to be how the video is at all.
See, normally when somebody's doing a live stream, we like to give them space, you know what I mean? We'll walk off or something like that. In this case scenario, no.
No.
Me and Darren have not gotten
No,
farther
don't
than
leave
20
me.
feet away from you.
I wouldn't be down. People are always like, oh, go to Leakin Park. And I'm like, I'm not going down there by myself. Like with a phone, are you crazy?
Imagine coming out here by yourself live streaming. People would probably, I mean, a lot of people know you in Baltimore.
I know, but
Wouldn't be surprised if a couple of these cars were like, what the fuck? Oh, that's just Dan. Out there at that well. Silly old Dan.
that would kind of ruin the vibe of the video. And I would be very irritated by it.
I don't think anything could ruin this vibe, Dan.
So anyway, guys, follow me on Instagram at This Is Dan Bell. If you haven't already, go over there and follow me, and you'll get more of an idea as to when Devil's Bell 2 is coming out. I did start to fiddle with it. It's just building up a story. And then I got to come down here and shoot some new road shots. With the new road, by the way, which is fabulous. They put a whole new road in through here. And so I'm going to be able to glide along here, which is going to look gorgeous. I'm so glad they put a new road in. But I'm sorry if I haven't been reading the super chats. Mel Klump. Thank you, Mel, so much. Let me look here, see who I missed. Abhorse Allen, were you talking about What you found with Rick and the ladies? No, that is what I'm talking about, Abhorse Allen. Teresa D, thank you, honey. Appreciate it. Okay. All right. We got that out of the way. Thank you guys so much. So I would go further this way, but the live stream won't survive. So what I'm thinking is, let's drive back up to Winterbourne again and get out there and flashlight around. Radiator fluid, my ass. It smells like shit fluid is more like it. Here, Matt, take this. You can spin it around and chat with the folk. Plug your channel.
Hey guys, what's going on? It's your boy, Matt Sansois. Some of you may know me, some of you may not. I'm the guy that sneaks into Disney World and films stuff backstage. So if you'd like to see cool stuff like that, and urban exploring like Dan, subscribe to mattsansois.youtube.com. And don't forget about Darren, the Safe Squad. He's got cool stuff too. Back to Leakin Park.
Oh yeah, give him a nice... Oh, perfect. All right, so guys, what we're doing... Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh
What?
my god.
Did someone go off the road?
There's a car.
Oh my god. There's a car down there, Dan. Wait. Dan.
What? Give me... Guys, call 911. Hello? Hello?
Oh my god, they're not in the car, Dan. They're not in the fucking car.
Call 911.
Hi, I'm in Leakin Park right now off Franklin Town Road. And there's a car that went off the road.
Hello?
You say you're in Leakin Park?
Leakin Park.
We didn't hear them crash, did we?
Is
No.
Eagle Drive?
We're on
Franklin Town.
Franklin Town Road. Right by the bridge. Close that door. Whoa. Man, be careful, be careful. Do you see anybody in there?
Don't get too close.
No, it's empty.
It's empty.
Are you inside the park or are you just on Franklin Town Road?
We're on Franklin Town Road inside the park.
So I need an intersecting street or a 100 block if you're on Franklin Town Road.
Let's say 4,000, 4,100, somewhere around there.
Dan, something is not right about this.
Hold on, just chill.
Nobody's in the car.
You said no one is in the car, but you saw the car go over?
No, we didn't see the car go over. We just saw it when we were driving. It's down an embankment.
And what's your name
Dan Bell.
and telephone number?
It is...
Tell her quietly so we don't hear it on the live stream. Do you see footprints?
Look how fresh the dirt is, though.
Yeah, it went over today. You can still smell the... How the fuck did they get out of the car? Shit, are they down in the woods somewhere?
It is a blue Nissan Sentra. No, we saw this car pass by. Remember I said that's a different one? Darren, do not go down there.
Blue what, sir?
Blue Nissan Sentra. Dan,
Do you see the license plate on the vehicle?
Look out.
7156.
No.
7
A...
AZ
6156.
6156.
Maryland plate?
Yes, Maryland plates.
Okay, you don't see anyone with the vehicle, right?
No, we
This car-
don't.
This car just passed by. Remember I said that's a different car?
We would have heard it.
Go have the police
Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
Bye. Darren, come back up here. Dan, something is not right about this. Smell that? It smells like dead fish.
Oh, it
This-
smells like a dead body to me.
Well, it wouldn't have decomposed that quick. Listen, this car.
Yeah, unless it's in the trunk.
This car just passed by.
Yeah,
They
you
must have
smell
got
that?
out and ran.
Fuck, what
Listen,
is the smell?
Dan, get in the car. Let's get in the car now. That smells terrible.
That's definitely something bad.
Can we please get
Chill. I'm serious.
All right.
Don't tell. I cannot stand when people tell me what to do in this kinds of situations. I know what the fuck I'm doing.
Come on, let's go. Check out.
I'm not. Listen. If you guys want to sit in the car, that's fine.
No, I'm saying let's go back.
Just if cars come, I need to flash them so they don't fucking plow into us. So I need. Just keep an eye on that curb. People fly. We got to move the car. I'm just too afraid. Come on, get in the car.
That smell by that car is horrendous.
Something is dead.
In the trunk of that car.
I don't know if it's in the trunk, but
Listen, the car is empty. Whoever was driving it got out and bailed.
yeah, I know that. They could have just been drunk and we're smelling a dead deer.
I hope so, because my hands were all over that car.
That's why I'm saying we shouldn't have touched the car.
Well, we already called the cops, so.
I know.
Alright. Let's just pull up and see.
Where's that little area? It's down there. I'm just gonna back up here. Okay, I'm gonna turn the brights on. All right. What?
Just found a car that went off the side of the road. It just passed by us 10 minutes ago. Shine the light on the car, Dan? Okay, the car is empty. Nobody is in the car.
They plowed over this because
Speeding.
But there's a terrible smell.
yeah, I want to know where the fucking smell's coming from.
Oh my god.
What?
Nothing. I heard something. The smell is gone.
Yeah, but it's wafting.
So this car.
It's wafting from up down in there.
This car is plowed off the road, and we smell a terrible smell.
Darren, when you touched the car, was it hot?
I didn't touch the front. It was only by the door and then the trunk.
It didn't feel hot at all, though?
No.
It's probably a drunk person who fucking...
It's a little odd that it smells like a dead fucking body.
Yeah, well, you get that smell everywhere in Leakin Park. Jesus fucking Christ. What is... Oh my God. Oh, Jesus, I thought I saw a leg,
It smells like something's rotting.
but it's not.
Oh my god, it smells so bad. I'm gonna keep the car running in case whoever bailed from that car is definitely looking for a way out of here again.
Okay, I got the key in my pocket. I'm just looking for whatever's dead down there. Fucking motherfucker. What is it? Every fucking time I come to this park, some bullshit happens. Okay. I should have checked this side, but I don't think anybody would dump anything over here. It's coming up from the car. Look out, look out, look out. Slow.
Oh my god, it smells absolutely terrible. Something is rotting.
Yeah, I definitely don't want to pop the trunk.
Oh my god. That smells so bad.
Where is it coming from? It's got to be a dead animal, right? Let's go stand up there.
And I hate to be, filming something like this, but you don't have your camera. So
Well, we got it on live stream. I mean, okay, guys, get over. I don't want you guys to get hit by a car. I thought I heard a car. Man, fuck this shit, man. If they pull a fucking body out of that car. You didn't smell anything when you were near the car? What are you filming this?
It was the same smell that we were smelling all over that area. It wasn't particularly stronger, but it wasn't weaker either.
Because it blew up from down.
It was down in that area.
Yeah.
that'd be a good reason the driver bailed.
Drunk. Or the car was stolen. Alright, guys. So now we're waiting for the police. That could take up to an hour. I'm not even joking. Basically, we're on Franklintown Road.
It's just a bridge.
we're driving along, and I noticed um, oh, it's your reflection on the car. I was like, fuck, what is that? No, it's down there on the thing. You can see your reflection moving on the car. Which way is the wind blowing now? It's blowing this direction. When it was blowing up towards us is when we smelled the rot.
For the record, I'm not filming this for me. This is in case you want to use anything in your documentary.
What are you talking about? I don't care if you... What do you think? I'm like flipping out about that?
I don't know.
I just didn't know if you had live going at the same time I did.
Fuck no.
Can you hold this for just a second? I want to turn the light back on.
Hello. It's back to me. Stay away from the car. Wait. You might get implicated. No, we're good.
Touching the car is a good thing.
Well, you had to check if somebody was in there.
Did you? Touch the door handle.
No, just the window to stop myself from falling.
Okay.
You're
Don't touch the door handle. Remember when I said that moo? Remember the moo?
Yeah.
I said there was like that moo noise? Maybe that was the car going over.
I don't know. So who's gonna pop the trunk?
Not me. The police can do that shit. Hey, is the radio still in there? Everything?
Yeah, I mean, nothing looked stolen or anything like that.
Alright.
I didn't see any keys.
It doesn't even look like it's been...
I mean, that car just passed by. It would not surprise me if whoever was in it.
Are you sure that's the car you saw?
I am positive it was a Nissan Sentra. Remember I said we should pay attention if the same car passes by, and I said, no, that's a different one, and it was a Nissan Sentra. The smell just comes and goes.
I'm shaking. I need a fucking... I'm shaking. I'm just glad there's nobody inside that's like hurt.
God. I thought we were gonna have to pull somebody out.
That's what I thought too. But we could have do that.
For the person who asked about the airbags, no, the airbags were not blown.
No, the airbags aren't deployed either.
I know, it almost seems like it... I mean, you'd think that the car would be a little more sideways if they were going too fast over the edge.
The driver's not anywhere near.
Well, they hit two of the poles. So the poles here slowed them down significantly.
Are there any skid marks? No.
No.
You can just see where the dirt is there where they went off, but...
Looks like he... Think it was intentional?
Damn, man, this fucking traffic noise like this spooky shit.
Damage on the front end, just kind of where the car had hit the poles here, but that's about it. Dan killed the driver's Afro boy, the
What are you talking about? Yeah. What are you talking about? The strobe is good. Car. I think it's the top. One is low. I think it's the top.
That's not the tops.
No. Just don't make it obvious. Just let him do the live stream. No. Come on, BCPD. Jesus fucking Christ. Why do I do this to myself? Why do I submit friends to come to this horrible place? When you said, I want to go to Lincoln Park to that one road, I'm like, yeah, we can do that. They just repaved it. It's like smooth as glass. And then we get out here and look, it's just like, you can't get a break here. It's constant, weird, fucked up, unexplained. Like, I want to know the story of the car, but I also want to know why it smells like a dead cat, you know? Like, it totally stinks in that car. So on part 3 of Down in the Jungle Spot,
Leaking coolant doesn't smell like a dead body. It doesn't smell great, but not like that.
that was not coolant. It smelled like the morgue. That's what I mean, honestly, that's the only thing I can think of what it smelled like, the morgue.
We'll be right back after this short commercial break.
Can you believe how long it takes to stay here? When did we call him? 15 minutes ago?
Maybe I should mention that it smells like rotting flesh.
They
Think
still,
they came quicker?
it'll take even more time.
We called them almost 30 minutes ago.
We called him 30 minutes ago.
About 25.
That's nice.
What was that?
Here's the topper.
They brought out the helicopter.
not attached to anything.
The lead.
What the hell was that? Did you hear that?
You got a car filling.
Oh, thank God the police are here. Can you just film the whole thing, please?
Yeah, I've got you.
It's right over here, officer. Put your lights on because we have people. Matt.
Yeah.
Roll for me.
Were you guys driving?
Roll
Or
for
you
me.
just find it?
We were driving and then.
I'm driving this car.
No, we found it.
Yeah. That was an owl. Okay, I was freaking out.
We didn't see anybody walking around.
That seems they got thrown out from my info. So you guys saw the people? You didn't see if they're through here? You saw them?
No, we were driving this way and I just saw the reflectors down in the woods.
Well, I appreciate it, guys. Thank you very much.
No problem.
Should we? I think we should leave. Well, well, I think it's probably gonna leave.
Huh?
We're just gonna call it down. He probably doesn't have a way to check it.
The door's open. He can pull the latch release.
Yeah, you can pull the latch if he needs to. So, why don't we just wait in the car for a minute? See what he does. Thanks, man, for
No problem.
filming for me. All right, guys. I wonder if the door leading into the forest that's not on the hill, I wonder if that was open and shut.
Kind of hard to shut.
He couldn't go down. He couldn't get down there because it was so steep. He's gonna end up falling.
I think we should tell him about the smell. But I mean, it's Leakin Park. It could be anything. Like Dan said, it could just be a deer, but
he
it,
knows we're filming, so he's gonna try to play it cool.
He's okay.
I mean, they're gonna have to check the trunk regardless.
Yeah, usually they, fire department does that. Usually, I mean, that's when I've seen trunks.
Oh, he's going back out.
The dumb bastard could be up in the fucking woods. I swore I heard somebody walking around up there.
That's what I was thinking.
When he came here, that's why I really thought I heard somebody walking around up in the woods. But thank you, Lori Kachansky. So maybe you could open it.
Oh, my.
Fuck, look how fast this asshole's going. That's what I'm talking about. These people drive like crazy. When Darren was down in the woods, he touched the door, window, and the side of the car, and he said he didn't feel any
it wasn't particularly hot.
it wasn't particularly hot.
I mean, I can guarantee that was the car we saw.
We'll have to review the footage, but I think we would have heard something. We would have heard something.
I don't know. It's pretty far up the road.
You touched the door. God, I'm so hot, I'm dying. It's like not only that fun feeling of, oh God, we're gonna see a dead body. I really thought we'd see some like poor bastard slumped over the fucking.
I thought we were gonna pull somebody out.
Like we were gonna see some poor bastard like slumped over there dead or something.
Well, he's got a whiff of that fucking smell by now. Honestly, if he does, he's probably gonna be like, look, these guys are recording.
They're gonna tell us to get out of here. Wait a minute. Let's see.
Can they do that?
He's not gonna open it unless there's another officer here.
We're allowed to film it, aren't we?
Up until the point that it becomes a crime
Technically, they're gonna probably say we can't film over the side. We can only film from up here. But yes, we are allowed to film, but I just don't want to, you
I
know.
kind of want to catch it in the act as far as.
No, let me plug this in. Is your phone almost dead?
Yeah.
'Cause
I was charging it just so I could get footage for you.
Just let me plug this in because we're at 10%. And
Sean just texted me. So I bet you won't open the trunk. I bet you're right.
the car's not stolen.
And why did they run?
Either they are drunk.
Body in the trunk.
I'm leaning towards drunk, but after smelling that death decay smell, it's hard to really put my finger on what could be happening. If we hadn't smelled that, I would just be like, okay, we're getting out of here. But the fact that we smelled that smell, that's the smell. When you're in this park and you smell that, it's like you begin to have like a panic attack because you're like, oh shit, you know, the smell, this is the smell that everybody smells. Mighty Buffoon. That's another thing, there's no skid marks. There's no skid marks, and it doesn't, the airbags did not deploy. Are the keys even in the car?
Mm-hmm. The keys are in the car.
The keys are in the car.
That's what he said.
Very strange. Very, very strange. I mean, could the person have hit their head and they're like wandering around in the forest?
I didn't see any blood or anything like that.
No, I didn't. Yeah, you'd probably see something, but there have been, you know.
It didn't look like they stopped on anything. Just like it was a slow speed kind of fall.
It didn't look like his skin or anything.
And plus, I mean, if they were coming around, which based on the way the car is facing, I mean, how would speed be the reason why that happened if they ended up on that side instead of over here?
I don't
They
get
would
it.
have tried to save themselves and end up over here. Unless they did that on the corner and then they tried to double back. But
I don't get it.
I mean, the car wasn't going this way and spinning around because there's no skid marks.
There's a car behind us. And is it the police? No.
you see them open that trunk.
Somebody's not leaving this car.
What?
There's an interest. Either the person was carjacked. Who just drives their car over a gully and abandons it?
Somebody with a body in
Especially
the trunk.
especially out here. Out here, like who the fuck? I'd be terrified.
If I was drunk and I flew off the road, I'd probably walk 5 minutes up to this next road and then walk down that road. God.
Leakin Park, the gift that keeps on giving.
I mean, even under the influence of alcohol, which I guess I've just never been under the influence while driving, but how does that happen fresh out of a turn like that? Like I said, it seems like they would go on the other side of the
They
road.
weren't going super fast when they passed us.
No.
I fondly remember them passing. It was right when I said, "Oh, we should pay attention if we notice the same car passing by more than once." And then it passed by. I was like, "Nope, that's a different one." It was the Nissan Sentra. Well, we were there for another like 15 minutes.
Yeah.
And I mean, if they were drunk like that, where they messed up in a turn like this, we would have noticed when they passed us. I mean, everyone who passed us, they were speeding, most of them,
Like
or they
Dan-
were driving straight.
Like Dan says, we would have fucking heard something. We heard the car go, "Ah!" Especially on these brand new roads.
Yeah, we would have heard
would've-
something. That's why I'm having trouble, like...
But the question is, when we first came up, don't you think we would have noticed? We would have just drove right by.
Do you think it could have possibly happened while we were by the well? I mean, it was really loud over there.
I mean, unless that car that I saw just happened to be a different Nissan Sentra,
Of the same color.
That's a good point, Aaron.
very unlikely.
It could have happened while we were at the well.
Maybe they went off on purpose.
That also is something that I'm...
Went off on purpose, hopped in another car.
Who does that?
People
Unless
with,
there's
people
a body
with bodies
in the
in the trunk. That's exactly it.
Oh, motherfucker.
What? What?
I know we were driving over here, and that old man was in that truck, and there was a Sentra behind him following him. Remember on North Avenue?
Oh, the one that I said looked like he was like from the hills have eyes.
And
The
they
one
kept
that
running
ran
red
the
lights?
Yeah, and they turned. Remember, we went straight up the small road, and they turned left towards Franklintown, right?
Right.
That could have been the Sentra that was following them. I mean, that doesn't explain the Sentra that was oncoming that I noticed, but at the same time,
Yeah, unless they went through the middle way of the park.
was that a Sentra that was following him? The two
Yes.
cars were following each other.
Yeah. That's why I remembered it now.
They ran off the road and hopped in that dude's car.
When we were driving over here, there was a black SUV. We ran into him first at Penn and North. He pulled up next to us.
It was like
It was a black SUV with a
Like a
very
Tahoe
old...
or a
an old
GMC.
Tahoe,
Yeah.
long body.
And it was an older man driving it.
Lou
And then
driving
there was
with his
a
mouth
there was a
open.
Sentra, and I think it was blue. I'm not.
Remember the Sentra like passed him, but they were like going neck and neck kind of.
They were
like,
going neck and neck, and they kept driving through red lights.
When they ran the red lights, the Sentra went around him. Remember, and then he ran it after him, and they followed each other, kept running lights. Whoever jumped out of that car probably hopped in another car.
It was like a damn live soap opera. What's wrong with you people? It's 4:00 in the morning, and you're all watching this. This is horrible.
I mean, but why would they be so reckless if they were to have something decomposing in the trunk?
Because they got a car behind them as bait. If anybody's getting pulled over, it's the fucking slower one. Learn that from experience.
The one behind was the Sentra.
They picked the dumbest
No.
spot. to
The
fuck-
Sentra went around him. Sentra went around him, and when they started running lights, because they were so damn close to the park, the fucking Tahoe was behind the
Yeah,
Sentra.
the only time the Sentra was ever behind is whenever we were beside the Tahoe. That's right.
Mm-hmm. And then the Sentra went around all of us, and then the guy looked twice and ran the light right behind him. Something's in that trunk. Somebody's in that trunk. I can smell it. Next time I'm passing through Baltimore, I'm gonna say, should I stop?
Just keep going.
Yeah, should I stop to see
Just
Dan?
floor it.
Fuck no. We are not stopping to see Dan.
For some reason, I think that's the car that was following that SUV.
Uh-huh.
I think we actually saw them. I think what they did...
You were live streaming at that moment, weren't you?
Was I? No, I had ended it.
And you deleted it.
I ended it long before we got there.
No, you were...
I did not. I was not live streaming.
Oh, wait,
We were
you're
near
right,
Leakin
you weren't
Park. Yeah,
live
we were
streaming.
driving for a while before I ended the live. I ended the live stream like way before that.
To my girls in LA who were here last week, if you watch this, see what happens when you come to Leakin Park. It's never good. It's never good.
Should we tell them about how the cars are following each other? Like, listen, you need to open that trunk right now.
He's not going to open the trunk until another officer gets here. Number two, we could tell them this. We don't know anything yet. They got to open the trunk. If there's a body in there, yeah, I'm going to tell them the story about us being on Pennsylvania North, because Pennsylvania North, they have cameras everywhere. So they can go back 2 hours or so and find the footage of that car. The car, they went all the way up North Avenue.
It was about 2:45.
About two, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they were trolling us, and then they got next to us, and then the Central went around. He literally went in, you know, he was...
Oh, there's the raccoon. Look, it's huge.
Where?
Look, it's right there. That's what you were saying. He's a raccoon.
Hey, guys.
Can you imagine if he came out with like a fresh head? He's like dragging a head across the road. Look at this. Looks like an ad for drunk driving.
Oh my God.
People always say about Baltimore, they're like, how could you live there? How could you stand all the crime and all the craziness? And it's like, this is like living in the Wild West. It's scary, it's creepy, it's everything that...
Dan, I don't think your phone's charging.
No, it is.
But it's fun.
It's just, it's basically...
I think he knows we're not going anywhere. Like, yeah, we got a couple guys out here with cameras and shit. Oh no, it's Dan. They're probably watching the live stream, honestly. They're probably like, get on his live stream right now! Oh my God. Ooh, fuck, Dan.
I don't think so. I need a fucking drink of water. Let's go get some water. And then we'll come back. We'll come back. Just gonna go down here and turn around. Here. Fucking hell. Oh my God.
Where are you gonna get water from?
We're gonna go up to the hood mart.
Think we'll make it back in time?
Well, we're only gonna be like 7, 8 minutes tops. We'll know when we get back if there's another cop.
And you know what? They'll probably be more comfortable getting down to the nitty-gritty right here if we're not here. You know?
I don't think that's the reason why nothing's happening. I think they're just really busy right now.
Well, yeah, I mean, they don't know yet. He probably didn't even smell the smell unless he got right up on there. Jesus Christ. Dan leaving us on a cliffhanger. Yeah, we gotta keep
We're coming back, guys. We just need I need something to drink.
We gotta keep you guys interested.
I've got no moisture left in my mouth. It's like, whenever I get like freaked out or whatever, I just like I start breathing really hard. And like it just dries my mouth out.
Honestly, when we first got there, I thought it was some type of setup. That's why I was so freaked out. I'm thinking whoever jumped out of that car is gonna try to jump in our car or something like.
Yeah. That's some setup. I mean, what would be the reason?
The raccoon and the cop are in love. What?
The cop was struggling to get down there. I was like, shit.
It's steep as shit.
Yeah, I mean, I almost fell both times going down.
Plus, he's wearing, 60 pounds of gear.
You should have popped the trunk.
Is this the hood? Yeah, crown. Oh God, we're gonna get murdered.
Dan, can you buy me something to drink?
Yeah.
Or I can go in and get it for
Yeah,
you.
just giant.
I mean, I got my wallet.
Okay, a giant bottle of water
Yeah, give me one too, please.
and a can of Coke, or like just a Coke. I just need. With a clock that always said 12:30, young girls are coming to the canyon. Hey guys, I just want to tell you that this is a promotional video for Steven Spielberg's new movie. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I can't believe between going for broke 100, that's how I feel. But as a quasi journalist, someone who's documenting the park, I don't feel bad going back just to film whatever. So, I mean, we're not there to make his job any harder. We're just trying to... Why does this always happen? If you hang out in Leakin Park long enough, things will happen.
I don't know if you've ever seen the movie Nightcrawler, but I think that was...
Nightcrawler. It's a perfect example.
Jake Gyllenhaal was a great actor.
So, Darren, what do you think is a worse city, Baltimore or your hometown?
I will take Texarkana any day of the week. Although I will say Baltimore is way more interesting. It's unfortunate a lot of the stuff that happens here, but I mean, it is very interesting. I'm not gonna lie.
If there's a body in a trunk, like a decomposed body, would you smell it if the trunk wasn't open?
I mean, through all the crevices in the trunk, it's definitely possible. I could see where it would definitely mask the smell, but not completely.
No, it wasn't us. This gas station is sketchy as fuck. And the thing is, like, I don't like sitting around places like this anymore because there's been so many carjackings. I mean, literally in the last 2 weeks, there's been about 15 carjackings.
Yeah, I've been worried about my truck this whole time.
Your truck will be fine. God bless you, Matt.
Hanging out
It's never a boring time.
down the street in Leakin Park. Here you go.
Hold on, I'm gonna just drink it when I get down there. I just want to get back there.
You give me one, Matt.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I didn't know if you wanted like a Diet Coke or a regular Coke.
Did you get me
So
regular?
I got you a Diet.
Okay, that's fine.
I'm just kidding. I got you a regular.
I mean, do I look like I drink Diet Coke?
That was the joke then.
Yeah. I'm like, oh yeah, my dainty ass loves Diet Coke. Put your seatbelt on.
Alright.
Oh my god.
This is where you would take. Every time I get in the car.
At least Dan's not flipping out about the seatbelt back seat. I don't think I could find it back here, honestly.
Flip on the cop with the flashlight. How we doing? Got our license, registration? Where you live?
Watch, we'll get back and then he'll be gone too.
Oh my
And
god.
then I'm like, it's time to fucking get out of here. Here, turn that around, film the roads.
Like the cop car's still there, but the cop's
Yeah, the
gone.
cop's gone.
The door open and everything.
And then there's more puddles of that, like, smelly stuff.
Or even better, the cop car's down in the hill. Oh my god. I mean, I don't think much has changed since we left.
He's still back there.
Just see if he's got friends. Oh.
No, it's just him. I guess. Just another cop.
Oh, there's another cop now?
Is it? No.
It's just the reflection
just
on his
him.
own car.
I just want to wait and see what happens. It does feel awkward pulling up here a second time.
Well,
I gotta tell
we
you,
had to
but
refresh ourselves. Come on. I mean, he knows it's us.
I mean, this channel's like
I give him to you.
filthy motels, murder, mayhem. Subscribe today. What are you looking for?
Everything, murder, mayhem.
Dirty motels, filthy abandoned buildings, murder, mayhem. Subscribe today. All right, where's that fucking water? I need water.
Here.
Maybe it's like Mulholland Drive. Like, it's that woman and she's like walking around
Oh.
in a daze. And she doesn't know who she is.
Right.
Thank you so much for this. Oh my god.
Make sure you subscribe to maxsansois.youtube.com.
This is really an appropriate
For
time
all
for
your-
clubs. I mean, you are sick and twisted.
all-
What if there is a dead child
For
in that
all
car?
your Disney backstage footage. Dan, when you put it that way, don't forget the Safe Squad. Keeps us safe. I think I probably lost a few subscribers. Hey, you said it's probably a deer. It's a dead deer and
I
a drunk
hope so.
driver.
A drunk driver.
The big ass deer carcass.
We
back
don't
there.
see anything. That's the thing that's fucked up. We would have seen... When you smell that, that means there are hundreds of flies and hundreds of maggots. And we saw nothing of the sort.
We would have smelt it coming in. Would have caught a whiff. Had to have.
It's right when Darren came up the hill. That's when it really hit us. And then I was going to offer Darren some Summer's Eve.
I'll be sure to shower next,
It is
next time.
It is a Summer's Eve. It's a Summer's Eve. Oh, I like that shot with the lights. Oh, look at this. They look like looks like a movie.
It's another day in Baltimore. All I wanted was to come to Baltimore and have some crab cakes.
Well, A, you got here too late.
8 hours later, we're in fucking Leakin. Why did I have to say, oh, let's just go down to the Devil's Well? You know, Fredericktown Road.
What's up? This live feed is gold.
We can do that
Thank you.
anytime.
You're live streaming. Everyone's ready to fall asleep. And then I wasn't even going to live stream. But then I thought, well, since we're going to the well, I might as well. Because everybody, the viewers always love to watch live streams from this park just because of stuff like this. I mean, you find stuff and you're just like, oh my god. But, you know, just a week ago, I found human remains in the park, which you'll see. Thanks, Mr. Renegade. That you'll see in the next installment of The Devil's Well. I think I have more than enough stuff now.
I'm not gonna lie, I was scared as fuck when we first pulled up.
Which is never ever. That's the last thing you should do.
And the part that's strange to me is how he hasn't called a tow truck to just come here and take it to impound yet. Like,
He has called a tow truck. You know how long it takes? Took him 40 minutes to get here. I wonder if there's any what if anybody called this in?
Other than us?
Or I mean, no, the car. Like, if maybe the car was taken by somebody, or
Listen, boss. We saw some shit, but you're gonna have to open up that trunk. Well, we know what cameras you need to look at.
and the thing is, guys, the cops, like, they're just really careful. Like, I've seen it happen before. If you just look at the history of the place, I mean, they've actually come here, you know, a body gets called in or whatever, somebody finds a body, and then the cops won't look very far past that body.
You can tell based on the story
What's
behind
that?
your manhole discovery. Clearly didn't look too far with that one.
Hey, no spoilers.
We just talked about a 10 billion ton per top.
For those of you who just tuned in, please give us a thumbs up.
Jesus Christ. What are you saying about inappropriate times again?
I hate it here.
For those of you who just tuned in, basically just a little rundown about what are we at? We're at almost 100 minutes. That's what, an hour and so about an hour and a half ago, we started the feed. We were over at Devil's Well. We heard some strange mooing noises. We also heard some stuff when we were back at the Devil's Well. It sounded like a car or two. What is that? Do you hear that?
What?
It's coming from the woods.
What is it?
Does he have a spotlight on the woods over there, or is that just the street light?
That's just the lights on his car.
Oh.
Um,
Idiot.
We left Devil's Well, and as we were driving up Franklin Town, I noticed headlights, or not, the reflections of brake lights and a license plate in the woods down the hill. I said, "Oh my God, there's a car!" So we stopped. There's nobody in the car. Cop came here, and then he went to look in the car. He opened the car up. There was nobody inside. The keys are in the ignition. There's no brake marks. So whoever went down the hill didn't even slam on their brakes. And, well, Darren and Matt and I were at the top of the hill before the cop got here. We went down to the car to see if there was anybody inside that needed help. And when there was nobody, we saw there was nobody in there, and Darren came back up the hill, and then this horrible, strong scent of
Aroma.
decaying, something is rotting. It is either an animal which is my first guess, or there is something decaying in the trunk of the car. My second guess. It's one of the two. So we have a 50-50 chance that it's a human being or an animal. And I hope it's just an animal.
Oh my gosh.
You guys still want to wait this out?
You're damn right.
Okay.
Gotta know. We're too far in.
It didn't smell like a dead rat. I mean, that was a strong smell, and you gotta understand, like, if there's something in the trunk, I mean, the trunk is closed. Imagine when the trunk opens.
That was a strong smell.
Oh,
And it was a smell of, it's not
smelly smell.
It's not just something little.
Smells like.
No, it's not something little. It's something large.
You can tell.
And if it were something, like I said, that big, we would have been able to see it in
We would
the
have been
woods.
able to
Yeah,
see it
with
right
that
there.
crackhead flashlight of yours.
Oh boy, here
Here
we
comes
go.
the car. Is this the Popo? It looks like it might be.
Oh yeah, they're coming in deep.
And it is not. Is this the Popo?
Oh,
No.
that headlight being out.
Oh, they drive around all the time with their headlight burned out. Who's going to pull them over? People are like, thanks for this great content. I didn't plan this. All I did was start a live feed in Leakin Park.
All right, so let's look at the facts. On the way out, we have a car and we have an SUV. The car drives around the SUV and us and runs through the light. The SUV runs the light as well. They continue to run the next few lights until they get into Leakin Park and they make that
They didn't
left.
go into Leakin Park.
Well,
They
they-
got onto they went onto the thruway, what's it called? The Hilton Parkway.
Does that lead to this Franklin Road?
If they take if they take Hilton up to Edmondson, then they could pop out over here and come this way.
How would we have missed this the first time we drove through there?
But then here's another thing. Then if we fast forward,
We could have missed it because I didn't.
we were going in pretty fast.
You don't see it from this end.
So then 45 minutes later, we see a Nissan Sentra pass by. Fondly remember saying, oh, let's...
I don't think it was that car.
You don't think so?
No,
You think we would have heard it?
we would have heard. We definitely would have heard this.
So you think it would have been when we were up on that smaller road that they could have taken the car off?
I think we were back at the Devil's Well when this happened.
Whoever got out of that car, I think they got into another car. And it might have been...
Yeah, it's exactly what
It
happened.
might have been that Tahoe that we seen.
Whoever was driving that car got out of that car and got into another car. They were trying to get that car to go deep down there so nobody would see it.
Without obviously injuring themselves.
Right.
That's why there's no tire marks or anything.
It's possible that they just, because there's no tire marks and that the airbags aren't deployed, it's possible the car wasn't even running. They probably just...
They had to take out a couple barriers.
Well, no, they had to take out the barriers, so... It's just fucking weird.
There's got to be something in that trunk.
The fire department is on its way.
I feel like that Tahoe had a bull bar on the front. Do you think
Is
it
someone
could've been
listening to
pushed?
is someone listening to the police scanner?
Yeah, a few people said they were.
Okay, so somebody just said the fire department's on its way. So we'll see.
You should
And
tell
guys,
them,
I mean,
hey,
we don't even know, like,
you should tell them, hey, there might be somebody still in the car.
what do I keep hearing?
In the freaking woods.
Right here.
Did you just happen again?
Did you hear it?
Do you want the light?
No, don't start shining the light down there. I don't want to.
This
That
one.
light's kind of like a, I just want to lay low. And then if they start doing something, then we'll run up and start shooting. But
Can I charge my phone a little bit so it doesn't die in the heat of the moment?
if we take that off, the live stream will die.
Really?
Yeah. I may have 5 minutes tops if we unplug the phone.
I'll just leave it. I got 11%, so I'll have enough to film. I need to film.
We'll just chill. We'll just chill and see what happens. You know, you think about see, you think about ghosts, like, I mean, these woods
Ugh,
have to have some spirits roaming.
probably. Some?
Nobody ended up out here because of some nice thing. Do you know what I mean? Everybody that's been brought out here has been butchered or brutally murdered or raped, or the one woman over on
Oh, behind that apartment complex.
that, and the prostitute that she pretended to be dead so she could escape. The guy threw her over the hill on Winterbourne, which is right up here. And
Yeah, it was right behind that apartment complex, right?
no, that was a different one.
She pretended to be dead.
But he cut her fucking ears off. Like, this guy literally cut her ears off and beat her so bad.
There we go.
Is this a cop? Or this is a car? Just go around.
There's a car coming. Oh, he's reversing.
He's backing up.
Oh my god. He's like, fuck this.
Oh, whatever. Is that him still? God, he's so dumb. Let's just drove around. There's no way the fire department's on the way. The firehouse is the firehouse is literally not 3 minutes from here. It's right over on North Avenue.
Sounds like there's twigs breaking up the hill right here.
When we were here, right before the cop got here, I heard steps up in the woods. like somebody was walking along watching us, like walking along with us.
Mm-hmm.
But then when I saw the cop, I was like, well, fuck this. It's not the first
Will
time.
your phone charge if you turn the car on?
No.
Hearing shit's like I heard one single step.
It's not the first time. I don't, you know what? People say, oh, it's people or whatever. I think it could be something else, to be honest with you. Something more otherworldly than just...
Something far sinister.
I mean, this park, and I keep trying to explain to people, like, and the reason I became so, like, obsessed with this park is because the stories out of it are so incredible. But just to think, in the short time I've been around here, up here poking around, I've found human bones, car flipped over in the woods, there's been multiple murders, multiple bodies found. And it's just like, it just doesn't seem like it's like, it'll never end. The grounds here are cursed. I don't care what anybody says. There's demons. There's demons in the woods here.
If you go in those woods alone at night, you're not coming out.
The demons have made this park, this place, they've made it this way.
I mean, shit, we found an abandoned...
So you can come here with a body, and the demons will help you get rid of it. And y'all can say whatever you want about that, but that is how I feel about this place.
We found an abandoned cemetery up here. Should be enough to tell you something's not right.
Yeah, everybody thinks I'm crazy. I'm not crazy.
Here we go.
I'm not fucking with anybody. I'm being honest. Like, that's how I feel about this place. Damn, lights are so bright. Okay.
What's the top?
No.
Definitely want to get this taken care of before the sun comes up.
Yeah, people think I'm crazy saying that kind of stuff. There's the other cop. They're here. I don't necessarily believe in the paranormal, but I think that there are places that are cursed. And I think this is one of those places.
This park isn't cursed, nothing is.
This park is cursed. I don't care what anybody says about
We
this
should-
fucking
We
park.
should go over there and act like we're gonna
Let's-
give them some information. Like,
No, let's wait until they both get out of the car.
oh yeah.
And when they're both down the hill, that's when we get out and start filming. But y'all can say, like, oh, it's crazy and blah, blah, blah. There are demons. I don't necessarily believe in demons. But I just think it's like, I mean, to me, like, dark energy is a demon.
I wouldn't doubt that there's some other worldly shit up in these woods.
There are dark energies in this park. You can feel them when you're here. You can feel them in certain areas of this park. You feel it. And if you think I'm fucking crazy, drive your ass up here and go walk around in the woods and tell me how you feel when you're walking around there. Because trust me, trust and believe, you won't be like, oh, Oh, what a beautiful morning. Oh, what a beautiful day. I tripped over a femur. Shit, call the police. It's a body, okay? But I'm not talking like religious shit or anything like that. I'm just saying dark energies,
There's
demons.
some shit in these woods. If you go up there alone, you don't have to run into a person to find yourself in deep shit.
The couple times that I have been a stupid fool and went into these woods alone for footage, to be like, oh, this is gonna be exciting. And I regretted and look back on that and say, I don't know how on earth or what I was thinking to
I think they're gonna pop the trunk when both of them are
yeah,
down there.
they probably will, yes.
We should be kind of quiet when we close our doors.
We don't have to be quiet. We're just, I mean, I'm a documentary filmmaker making stuff about the park. So I should always have my camera in the car. Oh, God.
Well, this is an iPhone XR, so footage is usable. I believe it's filming in 4K.
But I've brought people up here who do not believe in ghosts, who do not believe in places being cursed, who don't believe, and when I bring them here, everybody says the same thing. They're like, I feel weird here, or I don't feel right, or I feel like something's wrong here. Everybody says the same fucking thing. Ask anybody in the city that will not come to the park for obvious reasons. Ask anyone. They're going to tell you the same fucking thing.
It's crazy that people still go up here just to like jog and shit.
The people who jog here are they're out of their minds. Just out of their minds.
Be jogging in a bulletproof vest and
Wait a minute, I
AK-47.
think we're seeing a fire truck. And I'm going to back up and let them go around me. Pretty sure that was a fire truck.
It's a beautiful morning in Leakin Park.
Here, I'll just put it back.
Oh, they're waiting for the fire department to go down.
Yeah.
There's a Coke down here when you want it.
Yeah, man. Let me have it.
Do you believe in love?
actually.
Come on, Dan.
You're supposed to be like the heterosexual one. Fucking singing Cher.
I didn't even know who sings that song, first of all. Second of all,
It's Cher.
I know a lot of songs.
She's like, what am I supposed to do? Sit around and wait for you while I do that. There's no turning back.
drags a suit. And you're supposed to be the heterosexual
It's
one.
move on.
So what does that
I
make?
need a love to feel strong.
What does that make Darren from Texas?
I think that if there's a body in that car,
Forget the body. I should be able to sing whatever the hell I want without my sexuality being. Or wait,
I wish Cochise was here too. He's much more fun. And he gets more scared than these two.
as I said before, next time I'm passing through Baltimore, I'm not stopping. Going straight to Florida.
I hate the drive from here to Florida. It sucks so bad.
I hate New Jersey. Oh my god, New Jersey.
The tolls. Jeez.
Hey, I was scared as hell when we first pulled up. I really thought it was a setup. I was like, nobody's in the car? Oh yeah. We're about to get ran up on. But it's the smoke. I was like, Jesus Christ.
Will and I came here when I was filming the first doco on this place, which wasn't really a doc. It was more, I don't know, I didn't know how else to present it, so I just kind of put it together in a weird way, but it's so weird how many people dislike that video. That's my most disliked video I've ever done. I think it has like 3,000 dislikes on it.
Reminds me of my videos.
But we were in the wood. We were over on oh god, what was that road? I can't remember the name. The road's closed. It's like one of the roads you were talking about.
Yeah.
And we went back there and we hear this wailing coming from down in by the river. Just this like mournful, eerie wailing. Yeah. It sounded like a woman like just wailing in the woods. It was horrible. We were terrified. I was like, what is that? I'm trying to like figure out what it is, but there's a drop there that's even deeper than this. It's probably 5 times deeper than this.
Either somebody fell or that's a fucking ghost.
No, because I heard it both with Will and with
On a different
who
occasion?
else did I take up there?
Oh, it's a fucking ghost or something.
Oh, my friend Brooke. Brooke and I went up there and heard the same thing, the wailing in the woods.
Like days later?
It was a couple weeks later.
Well, yeah. It's probably something trying to lure you in.
Well, we talked to some people who were on the trail. They were like younger. And then a couple people actually sent me emails saying that they had heard wailing too, that they had been through there and heard the female wailing coming from the thing, but it was supposed to be an urban legend, but then I was like, how's it an urban legend if you actually hear the shit? You know what I mean?
That lady's been wailing in these woods for years. You didn't used to come up here when you were younger?
Are you fucking kidding?
It was worse?
We never came here. This park, nobody comes here for any reason.
Like,
Other than to try to be like, oh, it's fabulous. We love Leakin Park.
it must have been known as something other than America's largest dumping ground before. Like,
That's not what it's known as. It's Baltimore's open air cemetery.
there we go. So there wasn't a time when the park was nice?
No. There's been murders here for 100 years. The mob used to bring people up here and bury them. They haven't even found those people. They're still buried up in the damn woods.
Way up. You're like, alright, let's wait them out. Oh my gosh. Why did I say let's go to the well? Why? Why?
It's your fault. I'd be in bed by now.
Why? Yeah, we'd be fucking halfway through Virginia.
Police are doing absolutely nothing. They're still both in their respective vehicles, and one's parked in front of the other. So all it is the flashing lights, and that's about it. If the cops are watching the stream,
That's what I said.
I'm gonna tell them right now, can you please hurry up? Getting a little tired here.
Right there with you. Who's this? Is it just traffic over the hills?
Yeah, there's a bridge back there.
Oh, this place is fucking terrifying.
Even with the cops here, you don't feel...
Oh, before the cops were here, I was like, oh my god, we're gonna die. And the people that were driving by were really slow.
Wow, what a feat this has been.
I really think that those two cars we saw that were running lights. Do you remember it being a Sentra? Nissan Sentra?
Yeah.
They intentionally ran that car off the hill. Like you said, expecting it to go way down, but they obviously didn't want to get hurt.
If this is some body in the trunk deal, they really fucked this up.
Big time.
Here's the tow truck's right here. Alright, so the tow truck has arrived.
He's gonna have to pop the trunk. Think?
Go around me, fucker. Alright,
How the hell? Oh, he's gonna put the hooks on it?
yeah.
Gonna drag it out. Yeah.
We have spent all this time going on about dead bodies. There ain't gonna be nothing in that trunk.
You think they're? I don't even think they're gonna open it in front of us.
Alright, one cop's leaving. I'm gonna back up because this cop's backing up.
Oh, he's going down there.
Yeah, I think he's going up the road to, because that tow truck's gonna be blocking.
Oh, whoa, I smell it. Oh god.
Shit!
Oh my god.
Where's the smell coming from?
Where's the wind going?
This whole... Okay, guys. This whole area here smells like something dead. It's gotta be an animal, come on. This cop must be like, these are three of the most pathetic people.
Do you think they're gonna pull it out before they start investigating it?
So I'm just back on again. I'm going to end the stream. Sorry. We will be back soon, and this will be included in Down in the Devil's Well. I mean, just another thing. So we're filming. Again, the guys have their phones. We're going to be filming. But I gotta end this because all it's going to do is cut off again, and I'm so afraid that I'm not going to be able to save this footage. So the only way for me to save it is to stop the stream and let the footage process. So let me do that, and we will resume at some other time. Please go to @thisisdanbell on Instagram for updates. All right, bye-bye.